What's good, my people? I got a little Durk loop cook up for you today. I'm gonna do it live and then I'm gonna pass it over to SirLukeBeats and he's gonna do the drums live as well. So something a bit different. Let's get straight into it.
What you got going on?
Kai, what you cooking?
Alright, we're gonna start this one with the grandeur. I'm gonna put it on the Jazzy Grand preset. I'm gonna start 160 BPM, D sharp minor. Just go down one in the scale, get this next chord going. Go down one in the scale again. Little grace note there, sounds good. Okay, let's figure out this next chord. I'm gonna go one down in the scale again. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm hearing something here now. Maybe repeat this over. Copy it up like that. Maybe one more. And then what we can do is maybe copy this part here over now. Okay, so I played around with the velocities and I'm hearing something here leading into this next chord. Maybe bring that closer. Repeat it. Maybe duplicate it and copy it down so it's a bit fuller. Because of that, I'm hearing a change in this chord here. Again, maybe this here for a bit of movement. Alright, so I played with the velocities, made a couple changes, added some passing notes here, and yeah, I'll play that for you now. I've just added some effects to the piano. So I've got a reverb effect rack with the dark reflections preset. Just turn the mix down a lot, a delay, and then an EQ cutting out some of the lows. But what I'm going to do is these top notes here, I'm going to copy all of them and put them on their own mixer channel. And I'm going to add a lot more delay and reverb to this just to really make them stand out a bit more in the melody. So now let's see how that sounds. I like that, it's nice and subtle, but in the background it's just delaying a lot more. So let's keep that, and now we're going to work on another top line. Just to get that MIDI we just played, because I wasn't recording, go up to tools at the top here, dump score log, and then last 2 minutes, and then right at the end should be what we played. Okay, so now we've got this, we can just make some adjustments to it and get it all on time. I just played around with the MIDI a little bit, played with the velocities, just copied it and then copied it down 1 octave so it's layered, so it sounds a bit more full. And now the whole finished piano melody sounds like this. The next thing I like to do with the Durk melodies, once I got all the pianos laid down, is then go ahead and add some textures and accents and stuff like that. Put some effects on it. Alright, the next accent I want to add is this one here. And then I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to use this one here. Yep, that's cool. And then 1 more is another classic one. I'm going to use this one here. I've just added some effects to them accents. So we've got a pancake, a delay, reverb, an imager to widen it, and then an EQ. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is add a little guitar, something real simple, using, this is the Strawberry Evolution bank. Okay, so now we got this. It sounds very basic. So what you want to do is open up the contact bank, press this button up here, this little cog, go to range and then put it to 20. And now when you use your pitch wheel on your MIDI keyboard, you can play around with it. And now I'll show you now. So I'm going to record something in. So you can add them little wahs to your guitar melodies to make them sound more realistic. And then to finish this one off, I'm gonna just add something at the end to take it into the next part of the melody. Now we've got this, let's put some effects on it. Okay, so that's the intro to the loop. I'll play that all together now, and then we'll move on to the main section where we can really build on it. So we've got this so far. Okay, now on to the main melody. I'm gonna add an organ sound. It's in the vintage organs contact bank. Let's see what we can make. Let's just record something like that maybe. Yeah, something super simple. Maybe that will work. Let's play around with it and see. Copy it, paste it down, make it a bit thicker. I'm gonna leave it as this, and then I'm just gonna do Alt-R, randomize the velocities, and then I want this to be tucked right in the background. So let's put some effects on this. A reverb, S1 imager, EQ, and then maybe a pancake. And I might leave it at 100% to be honest. To build up energy for when this main melody starts, I want to add a bell. We've flipped it. Copy it down 1 octave. See how that sounds. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's put some effects on this bell. Okay, we're going to use this preset. So it's just a reverb, a delay, an EQ, and a pancake. So let's see what we got with that. So I'm going to fill out the melody a little bit more now by adding a pad called the Chill Pad 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this. So if I now play that pad with the pianos, it sounds like this. Okay, let's move on to the next sound. Okay, I'm gonna add one more guitar to this melody. I've just duplicated the guitar that we used earlier, it's the same one. And I'm gonna use the MIDI keyboard again. I think now we just need 2 more elements. I think maybe if we can find a subtle vocal to add, and then just a bass to finish it all off. So let's do that now. I just went to Splice and I found these vocals, so I'll play them. And I put these effects on them: reverb, ambient, LFO tool, magic switch, a pancake, delay, and then an EQ. And then to finish off this loop, let's just add a bass to it. So for the bass, I'm going to use the Rickenbacker bass. I'm going to keep the bass real simple because there's already loads going on in the melody. So let's put that down now. That's all it needs for the bass. I'm going to mix everything now. I'm going to export the loop and maybe we can pitch it and see how it sounds. I've pitched it up by 1, taking it from 160 BPM to 163. I'm going to pass this loop over to Luke, SirLukeBeats now, and he's going to cook up some drums on it. Do that live for you guys, so get it.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's SirLukeBeats. As you just seen, Kai cook up an absolute crazy loop. He's just sent it over. We're going to cook this one up and see what we can get done. Something I like to do straight away when I pull in loops is to open it up, turn the trim knob up all the way. This just silences anything at the beginning that will put your loop off time. I also like to go to find the bass stem, cut it out, make it unique as a sample, and open in pitch corrector, go into a sampler channel, and then you can grab the MIDI directly from the bass stem. So now you know for a fact that you're never going to be putting 808s out of key. So let's go ahead, let's put some drums on this now. I'm going to use the mini kit that I'm going to be dropping real soon on the loop cart. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Open hat real quick. This is a fire sound to use for Durk beats. Let's start at the beginning. So something I like to do when it comes to making beats for placements is keeping the drums like really simple. We can do like 1 or 2 unique things with one or two sounds, but overall in general, if you do too much with each individual sound, it's going to be too much in the beat in general. So we like to just keep certain things super simple, and other things we can put a little bit of flair, a little bit of spice on. So here we're going to cut the lows again. We do this, cut the lows, just to make space for the 808. Knowing that we got the bass notes in earlier, we know that all of our 808s are going to stay within key. Here's where we can do something unique as the 808 drops back in. What I like to do is sometimes just to give it a bit of variation, not only within the hi-hats, just to make the sounds glue together a little bit. Let's see how this one sounds. Add a kick on top. So it's just a small difference, but it's something that just leads over. And I think it sounds super good. Let's quickly lay this one out and then we'll give it a listen. So yeah, here's the finished beat. We got the intro here, we got the hook just here, the verse, and then we just got a little bridge before it repeats itself back into the hook, verse, bridge, etc. But let's actually give this one a listen.
I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We did something a little bit different. I cooked up live, then Luke did his thing live as well. If you like that sort of thing, let us know and we can keep them coming. Like, subscribe, all of that. And then if you want the Bliss Loop Makers bundle, links are in the description, and I'll link some Durk loops as well that you guys can use. So yeah, let's get it.